Hey Klaus here. In today's episode, I want to talk about tools and apps that make your life easier in creating content for your online marketing. So let's dive right into it. As an e-commerce marketer, you obviously have to create a lot of content. It might be for social media, it might be for Facebook or Google ads, that might be just graphics or text for your blog, and so on and so forth. So content marketing is a very huge part of your daily work life. I'm with you. I do exactly the same. And I just want to show you a couple of tools that I'm using in my own business to help me to create content faster and get them out, get the word out also faster. So let's have a look at different ones. One tool that I'm using for just seeing if my copywriting is good is Grammarly. Grammarly basically is a grammar checker which I'm using for years and helps me a lot in just making sure that I don't have any typos in there. Obviously, my mother tongue is not English, as you probably know, so I just want to make sure that everything is spot on. Now, as Grammarly does the hard work in finding any kind of problems with your text, with your grammar and typos and so on and so forth, there is a add-on that I'm using. And I discovered this a couple of months ago and I really, really love it. This is a Chrome plugin, which is called WordTune. They call themselves AI-powered writing companion. So it logs into Chrome. You can use it from any kind of app or website that is having text from or is you can use it for everything in Chrome that is managing text. That might be even Google Docs and so on. But I'm using it in Grammarly. And in Grammarly, if you mark a text, you see a little icon coming up. And if you click this icon, then this app will, or this Chrome extension will rewrite the text for you. So you will have different variants, different versions of the text you have. And that will help you a lot in becoming or creating creative text and not always having the same. So if you have sort of a writer's block, then just take the text, the sentence that you have, put it in Grammarly, let it run through WordTune, and you will end up with a lot of different variants that basically have the same meaning, but it has different words or different wording for the same thing. Helps a lot. Use it basically on a daily basis. So I would recommend adding as a Chrome extension WordTune. We will find it under wordtune.com to your browser and play around with it. And it's for free, and you will see it has a lot of advantages. Now, the same that WordTune does for you is spinbot.com. Also there you have a free tool which will rewrite your text. So quite helpful. If you're writing text, you're not entirely happy with what you have written, or you just want to have a different version, then you can spin the text with the spinbot.com tool, and that helps a lot. Sometimes you are limited to the number of characters that you can use for a certain content on the interwebs. That might be even write a profile on a profile page, or you need to have a minimum on characters for a blog post, and so on and so forth. So a website that I'm using a lot is called Charactercounttool.com. Easy name. And you basically just copy and paste your text into this website, and it shows you exactly how many characters and how many words your text has. Very straightforward, very simple, gives you a couple of other information on your text as well, but I really love this a lot. Then a tool which is very helpful when it comes to readability of your text. That means how easy is it to grasp as a reader what you have written there, so what they are reading. Then the Hemingway app is the best way to go. So you will find it under hemingwayapp.com. Copy in your text, copy and paste, just use your text there, and it will give you a grading on the readability. And so usually the average person has a readability grade of 4 to 5. It's really, really low. So you want to make sure that your texts are really easy on the eye, easy to read, that you have paragraphs in there, that your sentences are not too long, that your words are not too complicated, and so on and so forth. So if you have, for instance, a readability score of 13, then you will have people who have a higher school degree, who are versatile readers, and they can really grasp it. But usually when you're writing, for instance, product descriptions, you want to really, really keep it easy, that literally everyone is able to understand what you're writing there. And the Hemingway app helps with that. Again, you will find it under hemingwayapp.com. Another tool helps sometimes, just a quick tool, is if you want to convert the case of your text, so you only want to have uppercase or lowercase or sentence case, then go on caseconverter.com, just copy in your paste, decide what you want to do, it converts it. I actually use this tool quite often. It's a little helper, but works pretty well. Now, another tool you want to look at when you are having, or you're looking for keywords, for instance, for blog posts, there's a ton of different ways to look for SEO keywords. One way that I use specifically with YouTube to find out which keywords a specific or a certain video has is Videolytics. Videolytics you can also find in, also called as TubeBuddy. You can find that as a Chrome extension. Just look for TubeBuddy on the Chrome extension store. And it will give you a complete overview of the tags that somebody is using for a video. So then you can use these tags not only in video, but also for blog posts and other parts. And it also gives you a ranking. So how good are these tags are ranking within YouTube? Very important. I only pick then the ones that obviously have a good ranking there. Now, after we have worked quite a bit with different tools that I'm using when it comes to copywriting and text work, let's look into the graphic part of it. One tool that you probably know, it's Canva, canva.com. I love it. I use it pretty much every day. So when you need to have some quick work on the graphic side of things, for instance, in creating Facebook ads or social media posts, then canva.com will be your friend. The free version has a lot of features already in there. Obviously, there's a paid version. I'm very happy with the free version. Does everything I need to do. Again, I use it on a daily basis. If you're not a Photoshop expert and you don't want to become a Photoshop expert or graphic artist or whatever, then you will be happy with canva.com. Now, one thing that I do usually with canva.com or any kind of graphic that might be product pages, product images for a product page in my store or for social media posts, I want to make sure that these images are compressed so that they load quickly. The tool that I'm using there, just to double check if the compression rate is to the maximum, is a website which is called tinypng.com. So it's tinypng.com, and tinypng.com compresses PNG and JPEG images, does a very good job there. Also a free tool. I use that for years now, just to make sure that you really compress and get a very small image size or file size for your image. And they will just load much faster on your store or on your website. Now, after all of these things, now we have the artwork, we have the copy, we want to post the whole thing. Now, you can obviously go manually on all kinds of social media channels and post your content there. Or you can go, and if you have a calendar and you create posts in advance and you would just want to schedule them, you can use tools like SEMrush. They have what they call a social media poster, which I love a lot. And it posts, so basically you create a post once in there, then you tell the tool in on which channels, social media channels you want to post it and when you want to post it, so you can schedule in advance. And then your future post will be automatically posted to these different channels. Very straightforward, very easy to use. And you can just have one day a week where you say, okay, today is my social media day. I just create the content for the whole week and put everything in a tool like semrush.com's social media poster, and then it will do it automatically. Very similar tool there, which you can also use, have used that in the past, is buffer.com. Pretty much the same. It takes care that your post will be scheduled and will be published at a certain time. Now, last thing that I want to look at is when it comes to video creation. Now, obviously, video a very important part nowadays when it comes to content creation. Gets a lot of views. Video ads are cheaper, have a good reach on Facebook, for instance. So you want to look into video as one of your content marketing strategies. And when I'm looking into this, I look into StreamYard. There's two tools that I'm using. For recording, I use loom.com. So loom.com is where this video, for instance, has been recorded with. It's very straightforward. It's not for free, but it's also very affordable. So Loom makes it very easy. And the other one would be StreamYard.com. So StreamYard, as the name says, you can stream live streams to different channels. That might be LinkedIn, that might be Facebook pages and groups, or that might be YouTube, so you can stream directly, but you also can use pre-recorded videos and then decide when you want to stream them in the future. So I use both of these features. StreamYard is also not for free, but relatively affordable, works very, very well, and is a very good tool when it comes to creating and publishing video content for your social media channels. That's basically a quick overview of what I'm using in my own business for content creation and content distribution. Let me know in the comments what you are using. I'm always interested to learn about new tools and apps. And if you have any questions in regards on how to optimize your online marketing and your e-commerce store, then hit me up and I will be happy to get you all the details. That's it for this e-commerce coffee break, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Hey, Klaus here. Before you leave, I have a question for you. Are you a Shopify store owner and you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and not sure what to do next to grow your business? Do you struggle to convert traffic into sales and turn website visitors into buyers? Do you want to have direct access to a mentor who can assist you with your store, your strategy, offer, marketing, sales, and anything else you might need in your business? Then I would invite you to apply for my Get Conversions program, where I show you how to remove the guesswork out of growing your Shopify business and create clarity to optimize your business for maximal growth and profit. This is an application-only program. To apply, go to klauslauter.com to learn more. And finally, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a huge help and allows me to reach more people with this channel. Thanks in advance, and until next time at the e-commerce coffee break.